In all my years as a sports rehab chiropractor, I have never seen anybody do a bird dog core-based exercise properly. And so today I'm going to reveal my secrets of how to actually do it properly. So basically we'll show you a bird dog today because most people's bird dog sucks. And when we talk about bird dog, we're talking about core activation and a full body exercise, not what people actually think. So let's go onto all fours, and keep in mind, if you're doing this on a bench like this, there's a little padding, so it's a little bit more unstable. Whereas if you're on the floor, it is much easier. It's more of a stable ground. So just out of curiosity, I know you know this stuff, but if somebody doesn't know bird dog, what does it look like? What your perspective is when people actually just do it normally, like without your skill set, right? They kind of just go like that, right? Overextension of that hip. Even in this arm, people tend to do exactly. They fall off balance. They're very unintentional. And look at his arm position. Go back and do that other one. Look at his arm position right here, okay? We don't want that here. So we're going to cue every single thing relax. We're going to cue every single thing here perfect as we can. So first things first, pretend like we never talked about bird dog. Let's start all over. You don't know anything about bird dog. We're getting on to all fours. And if you have any wrist issues, you're more than welcome to do something like this. If you have more balance issues, you can widen. The more narrow it is, the harder it's going to be. Now, we want to find what we call a neutral spine. There's no such thing as a real neutral spine, but it is all relative to the human here. So we don't want this, and we don't want this. What I want him to do is to basically find something that's comfortable and flattened through here, and I want him to imagine that he's wearing a suit on his wedding day, and there's a glass of red wine on his back, okay? So that means it's not going to shift this way, it's not going to shift this way, it's not going to go in, out, it's not going to roll that way, and he has no choice but to balance a ball or that glass on his back here. So what I will do here is I'll first just poke into here, okay? And you could even do something as simple as, hey, let's put a paper plate on his back, just to give you reference. So if you're somebody at home and you need a little bit of a reference, this is how we go about doing that. Just put it a reference. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat, like with a level, but it does need to be very, very concise here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to reach out. Now look at his arm position. We want to make sure that this arm is thumb up. We don't want this way or thumb down. We're going to have a shoulder issue and an impingement issue. He's going to start shrugging with his shoulder and reaching with this. That's not what we want. We want arms up like this, okay? So always thumbs up to the air, okay? And then come back down. And then as you reach out with this arm, you're going to kick out with this leg. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So now we're really going to cue him pretty aggressively. So come back. So here, what most people do, like, just do 3 sets of 10 repetitions. That is absolute bullshit. You should be doing basically 3 reps of 3 sets. And if you want, you could switch sides. I highly recommend you stay on the same side to get high levels of engagement. But what we want to do is we want it to be freaking hard. None of this flopping in the wind stuff. We really want to make him work hard. This should be an ab exercise. He should be shrugging right here up in the shoulders and having good retraction of the shoulders. His head shouldn't be like flailing up or down or looking down to see if he's kicking through all the way. And he should be feeling his glutes, his hips working. Everything should be working, even the front of his legs. So let's show what this actually looks like. He's probably going to start sweating. So reach out for here. And then reach out for this. And now we're going to try to sync these together. So now come back, now sync out, and go all the way up together. So what I want you to do is reach for my hand. Reach, 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 reach. Shrug here and reach. Push, push, push. Keep this toe pointed towards your nose. Notice he's not overextending here. Good. Push your hip into here. Push, push, push. Now squeeze your leg. Squeeze. See, he knows this stuff. Keep this pelvis straight. Get long through the spine. Get long. With your heel, kick into my hand. Kick. Kick, good, kick, kick, good, good. Now get long here, get long, good. Now slowly, slowly come back. Tap and go, tap and go. Again, good. Push, toes to the nose, heel kick, heel, Feel your hammies. Feel this quad. Feel this glute. Keep this here. Now do a mistake what a lot of people do is they'll start doing this. Now push into my hand. There you go. Reach, get long. Don't get long, get long. Good. Hear him breathe. Now slowly come back again and do the other side. So that's only 2. He's working. Now we're gonna hop right into the next one. So we're gonna see which side's better. Good. Push into my hand. There, right there. Toes aggressively. So you want to really dorsiflex right here. You want to feel the whole anterior side of his thigh working here, and this entire anterior chain. Get long through the spine. Think about get longer. Reach. Feel this work. Feel this entire work. Shrug here. Good. Come back down. Touch and go. Touch. There you go. See how he hovers across the mat and the bench? Good. Here. Squeeze. Get long. Feel each vertebra separate. And feel this work. Good. And down. Notice that was like 3 to 4 reps. That is not easy, but none of this, go ahead and just do what most people do. None of this. None of that. You will never do a bird dog again. If you're watching this video, promise me you're never going to do that again. This is how a bird dog is. 3 sets, 3 reps on each side should be enough to really start to simulate. And what we're not going to do also is we're not going to go right glute, and then we're going to switch other sides. You lose a lot of energy transfer and a lot of intention when you switch sides. So you're going to stay isolated and work really hard, and that's actually how to do a proper bird dog. That is how you do it. This is none of this bullshit that you see on the internet where people are just flailing in the wind like a freaking flag. High level tension, high level stress, high level results. So that is exactly how to do a bird dog exercise. So if you're somebody who's been dealing with lower back pain and core issues and you can't find recruitment of the core, you should be doing some exercise just like this. In addition, guys, if you are constantly struggling with lower back issues, maybe you've been suffering a disc issue, feel free to reach out with us. We do offer virtual sessions, and we can also see you in our office here in South Florida. So I look forward to seeing you and serving you. I will see you soon for the next episode. Bye.